So in this video, we're gonna do a world tour of our world, which actually just hit 500 days. So we're basically gonna show you all around, show you all the projects we've been doing, like all the stuff we've been building, and even some future projects. So let's get right into it. So the first build is a little build I made a little while ago, and I know the building's not very good, but don't judge me for it. So it's basically a little house to hold my happy guest right here. He's just waiting to do his thing. Yeah, to just store the happy guest, you know. I made that for my happy guest. I don't know if he has future plans for his.
He's just a chill guy. Look at him.
Yeah, he's just a chill guy. Yeah. Then over here we got our iron part that actually while making this video just broke because we both made something wrong. But yeah, we made this a long time ago. That's quite like random blocks. And we even have down here it gets auto crafted into iron blocks and all the poppies gets burned in lava. And yeah, this gets us like way more iron than we will ever need due to the design here. I will put the design link in the description. Go use it, show some love to the creator, it's really good. And on to the next build.
Here we just have a tiny little axolotl farm. It's like nothing much, just to like get a few axolotls. And this will show to have been useful later on. But like currently this is everything we have until we showcase more.
And then actually to get into our base, you actually need to drop down here into the water. And the entrance is actually right over here above with our flag. So if we enter the base right here, you'll see David's wolves.
He's very cool, bro. He's mad at him. Oh yeah, maybe because I maced you, perhaps.
Yeah, that makes sense. And then we also have a trading
made by the big best
system here, as well as string dupers, and
we have a mod to bring them back.
Yeah, also we have a mod to make sure that string duper still works in the latest version. Yeah. And make sure you guys stay tuned to the end where we show the favorite and the best part of the entire world.
Okay, and then here we have the rest of it. This we put like these crying orbs here just to invite some light even at night, because this is supposed to be a very dark place, and like these are just temporary. It's like supposed to be a bit darker, and this thing right here is supposed to be a little bit low down. Like we're lazy bums, we do that later. And yeah, this is where we live for like a while. And then here in the middle we have our beacon, which connects everything. Yeah.
And then also the cool part about this is that we've designed our own stasis system that actually updates when we leave the game. So you can see if you stand right here and like look at it. Ready, so if I leave and look at your screen.
What? Ain't no way.
You see?
What? Ain't no way, bro.
But you didn't click anything. So now,
there's no way, bro.
If I go ahead and rejoin the world, I'm teleported. It's pretty
no
much
way,
like a stasis, and I will put up a little quick explanation on how it works on the screen right here. So basically, how the stasis works is that we use the mechanics of when you leave a server, your pearls also disappear. So by the way we did that is that when I set my free pearls here, which always keeps this locked on, which keep this open. But if you go ahead and leave for me, then they disappear and it activates the clock, which holds it triggered shut. So then if you go ahead and join again, it will still be closed. Which pearls? Then the pearls here come back, which opens it again and makes them ready to repeat all over again. It's a pretty simple design, and if you want to copy it, go ahead and do it.
And then finally for this floor, this is what Best made. There's my cat on the... Vad är det? Vänta, är det left or right? Engelska konstigt. So here on the right we have my cat, or at least right from our perspective. We have my cat, Svea she's called. And then here on the left we have Best cat, which is Sushi on the top and Mys on the bottom. This photo is actually edited together to make it look cooler.
Then if we go down to the second story right here, we can see him drinking a bunch. And also we have our law book over here. which
Constitution.
shows all the like different rules we have for the chat, and it includes some personal information, so I'm gonna have to blur it. But then here we also have like our little enchantment area with also a XP farm, which are Armadillo Silverfish XP farm, where we splash this with infestation and a bunch of silverfish drop down that we can slime out right here in a bunch of XP.
Let me just tell something real quick.
Uh-huh.
This used to be a bit more anvils, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 more anvils, and we have used all of them. So like, we thought we were joking around when placing all of these, but no, we weren't. We were not
actually
joking.
enchant like a ton. Like I place like anvils over here, as jokes, but we actually use like half of them. Like we enchant so much, especially when someone falls into the void.
As you can see here on the signs, we have different types as stones. We have stones, and then coal. We have coal, iron. We have iron, and then on and on. And they're also color coded, both with color and wood type. And we also have a glowing insect on them to make them bright. We haven't color coded everything as we are not too rich in colors yet. And then on the ender chest, open it. We both have a dragon egg and a very cool design inside. A very cool design inside, as I said. And then over here we have a trash can where I use it the most for trust. I am the one using it. Where we throw everything away, especially 3 of my elytras. Very important.
And also, while we're at the topic of storage, we want to show you our head chest. We got a bunch of different goals in here. We got every single possible one you can get in survival. Yeah, I just want to.
So here on the next floor, we transition into Nether, and we use a design to just show. And the closer we get, the more Nether like it is. So over here we have a super smelter, which actually works. We have a very good design. Look, when I flip this lever here, these start glowing up, and the minecart starts moving. And when it's filled, it will just place things along every single furnace, which will then be collected by the hopper and put in our chest down here. So, and then we can close it again, like that, just. Which usually we'll close it near here, but like, who cares? I mean, it will still go river, who cares? And then over here we have the Nether portal, in which we'll not talk about that. And we have the beacon, of course, and the Nether portal with a bit sharp, but like somewhat of a design on the inside. And then we just give it back row and cannon core. And then we have a design on the floor here, and a lantern in the top, in which use the glowstone from the floor above to light up. So it's very smart like that. And then next floor.
On to the next floor, it starts transitioning into cherry wood, due to the next floor being cherry themed, which is actually also most of our farms. Like here, a sugarcane farm. Over here we have a bamboo farm. And then here we actually have rail dupers, which is not completely finished yet. Then also, if you continue walking down this hallway, we will come to our little turtle farm over here, which is also, as said, not completed. And yeah, do you think we're?
Alright, let me just add one thing.
Do you think?
Let me just add one thing.
So in this floor we also have our flag from the fort, some lanterns for decoration, crafting table with some cherry saplings in it, and even a little small plushy guy. And yeah. Then over here, which is not completely done, we have a cactus farm which works phenomenally. Yeah, and then all these torches are temporary. We're not really sure about these yet. And then there's still like stuff. This floor is really not done yet, but we still thought it would be a good idea to at least show it in the showcase of 500 days. And now let's switch dimensions completely and head into the Nether. And then now, after we've entered the Nether, we have like a small little design here. We actually had trees here that actually burned down unfortunately.
Probably a
And
gas.
then here, we went for like the same cherry vibe as the store we recently showed. As well as here, a long path all the way to the stronghold. Which is just copies of this floor design. And now, David will show a project that is arguably our biggest that we've completed so far.
So here we have our fortress, which I have completely remade. Best have helped a bit with like removing some netherrack, and we put 2 end dagger here because it looks better. And like if you for some reason want to go to nether after entering then, but yeah, who cares? So let's start here. I made this room entirely red, and I used these instead of fences. And these are still normal right here, those. And then I made a staircase up here, a spiral staircase, which just goes up here, which is just cool. And then if you go back again, I use this thing to like, make sure that it don't fall off, because that was another thing. And then if you continue over here, you can see that we go out here, which is not completely normal. Like, this like whole place was here, but like, this was closed, I think. And then over here, if you can see, we removed a bunch of netherrack and like this whole section here of fortress. And we made these red marks here to show that like it's destroyed. We also just removed a bunch of netherrack here and on the other side too, over here, to show that, to make it look like we're very high up. So it's kind of like shaded, like who cares. And then if you go down here, we continue, and then down we get to this farm, in which we get place for us, but like we haven't used it in like a few seconds, so there's no place for us right here, right now. All on come up have food.
And I'll try buffer.
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay, so now when this useless guy has given me food, I can continue. And if we go back again, we can go up here, and then up here, which leads to a orange section. And then we can go down again, and go to this side, which leads to a bit different of a section. We can continue there, which I'll do later, or go up, which I'll also do later. But for, you can see this is what I call the furnace area, which is because I have put lava pools on top to make lava flow down. And then this just chest where we have put normal loot, except for this one, with these replicas. So here's the end of the furnace area, in which we have a normal area, which goes outside. And then over here we had a balcony, in which I removed these, and made a staircase all the way up here. And up here, which goes to this room, which is the start of the outside, and then we have this custom place, and below here is actually the blaze farm, but we built this thing to make it look natural. And then if you go this way over here, and continue all the way, I have removed a bit of forest, but like a small part. I have built this whole bridge from like over there, and then onwards to like down here, in which, and then here is more destroyed, in which you can think of an explosion in which some blocks have flew up here. And then if we continue down this way, it's just normal fortress until here, where I made these elytra launchers. I made one on every side, so no need to showcase everywhere, but they actually work perfectly. I made it so like it looks like a sinkhole, since we normally just end it here, but I made like a sinkhole here. Like you can see, it's like the bridge has fallen down, and like a ravine have fallen down here to block off the path. Because I'm not gonna build out the fortress that much. Where this part got added, and these are the lava pools, which I showed earlier.
And then, as promised, for the final part, we are going to show you guys our secret room.
Right this way, sir.
Okay. Where we even keep all of our pets. So right when we go down here, we can start by this little bench over here.
Yes, and this is my cat Svi, I also have in real life. We're gonna put up a picture of her, and I custom made this cat from another cat, in which sadly the paws are weird, because in reality her paws are like, one is orange, one is normal, but like because of how the Minecraft cat is made, the paws in the front are the exact same, and same with the paws in the back, they are the exact same. And then over here we also have a picnic which Bess made, and a tree which he made, which took him a long time, I think. And the bench she also made, by the way. But the cat is mine. My cat. My kitty cat. Kitty patootie.
Det tog inte så lång tid för mig att göra trädet.
Jo, det gjorde det.
And then right into here we have my two frogs, Miu and Leo, where I made a little like mangrove tree, and I tried making mangrove because that's where you can find frogs in Minecraft. So I have two trees, of course, you can light up, and I tried keeping it in their enclosure as well as a little path, so they can swim like Miu just did, and my cousin here can. Then right into here we have my zombie skeleton horse named Zomb, or zombie horse, you know. Just like a little casual place. I'm gonna add a lot more later. And then why don't you show them our axolotls?
Yes. So if you come over here, this room was built by me, and the rest was all him because he's got it. But like, we might replace this with normal glass in the future, but for now I have blue glass. So if you mine in here, and we come in, and we place behind us, we have our two axolotls here, which are hidden. But here we have best axolotl called Vanille, which is vanilla in Swedish, because she's white. And then somewhere along, somewhere here, if we just look around, where are you hiding? Where are you hiding? And then there we have Miku hiding, which is a blue axolotl, which we got pretty quickly from breeding. And the reason we named her that is because, or I named her that is because Miku is weak. And then this room, we had to remove a whole ecosystem for, and then we accidentally mined one of these blocks without silk touch. So we have to put this here, but like, no one's gonna notice, right? Right? Yeah, good. And then if we just mine out before we go down.
And then heading out of the water enclosure, we go to the complete opposite of my two cats, named Sushi, which we have a picture of right behind here. Yeah, little Sushi right there, sitting in his little cat bed with a fish. Then we also have Misu, sitting in a cat tree. There's a picture of Misu. And also behind here, you can see this is supposed to be like where they scratch their claws. A few blocks behind here is actually a frog attached to the lead to give it that effect. You can see
poor guy.
It off. Yeah, he's a random kid. And then also we have my bird Miu, which yeah, the texture is custom made by me. I don't actually have a bird in real life, but I like purple and I like birds. Then we have a little bird bath for Miu, as well as some seeds, and even our cat painting again.
Yes.
So
Let me just add one last thing. Is just me, or does the sky look like the part from Truman Show where he finds the exit?
And also, so
Yeah,
every
me.
time we want to AFK, chill, go eat dinner, go use the bathroom, we often sit on this bench due to it being the safest place in our entire world. Because everything's lighted, we've checked with mods, make sure nothing is below nothing is the wrong light source level. In here, we even have a redstone door. It's basically impossible for us to die here, except for like starvation, which we are eventually gonna add a regeneration beacon, which is even going to make it completely impossible for us to die here.
Yeah, and also probably resistance too, just in case.
Yeah, there's not much to showcase, but we are planning a lot of stuff soon. So we will keep you guys updated in the world and even keep doing some stuff. And I could give a little hint for our next video. Should I do that?
Yes.
Here we go. What are we gonna do? Maybe hunting, maybe grind, I don't know. But until then, I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.